is Jeremy, the general manager here at Break Free Worldwide. Class is in session, and today I'm moving my feet like Gustavo told me not to. Why does that sound weird coming out my mouth? Class is in session, and today the lesson is two-step. The two-step is one of the most important and essential foundational footwork steps that there is. Funny enough, it's one of the foundational steps that has the least amount of steps, but I think it's one of the harder steps. It's a precursor for a lot of foundational power moves, including swipes, and today I'm going to break down the building blocks of the move all the way up on how to control it. So before we actually go into the two-step, let me reiterate two foundational components that we at Break Free always reiterate with any foundational footwork step. Number one is the home position. Home position is on your toes, chest away from your knees with good posture. We call it the home position because any foundational footwork step can start from this position. The second foundational component is using your four walls to know where you're at on the floor at all times and control your footwork or control any of your moves for that matter. So the four walls or four directions, of course, are straight ahead of you, to your right, right back behind you, and to your left. So when you're doing the two-step or any foundational footwork step, please keep in mind home position and your four walls. Are you just going to keep rolling? Very first initial starting point of a two-step is going to be a foundational sweep. So I think understanding a two-step, you have to first master and understand what initial front sweep is. So a front sweep is done with your left or right leg. You want to generate momentum from that sweeping leg by coming out from an angle, separation between your legs, sweeping that leg around, hands come to the side and transfer over, keep your legs straight and come around, and then right there. So first, warm up this two-step by completing a couple of initial foundational front sweeps. Once you have your front sweep down, then you are ready to go into the initial starts of a two-step. So with a two-step, after that initial front sweep, I want you to try to aim to a kick and lift of your legs whenever you sweep around. So what that means is your sweeping leg, that is going to be your kicking leg. The second leg after you sweep, that is going to be your lift. So what that means, in slow time, sweeping around, this leg kicks, this leg lifts. So it's good to practice transferring your weight from that initial sweep, that front sweep, how you put your weight and distribute it onto your arms while your legs flare up in the back. So kick, lift. Kick, lift. So now that you have a basic understanding of the mechanics of the two-step, it's now about working on form, making the move sharp, and getting full grasp of the control and mechanics of the move. So it's really important, of course, once you get this move down, you want to play around with it and try to develop different original ideas and concepts with it and change the details of it. But I believe a foundational two-step, the form of it should be clean and open as far as how your legs are. So whenever I sweep and I come up into that kick and lift, I want to separate my legs and flare out my legs in the back, almost trying to extend my legs away from my torso as much as I can. So what that means, extend, 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 extend. If you notice, I'm doing my best to extend my legs out. I'm still kicking and lifting. Remember what I said earlier about that simultaneous motion. You should have that kick and that lift, and they should be able to be translated and shown. But whenever you're doing it with flow, it all needs to come together in harmony. Kick and lift. Kick and lift. Kick and lift. Kick and lift. So let me display to you two different ways of how to go into a two-step. One from the top with the go down, and the second will be how you can use it in your footwork patterns and in your combos on the floor. Yo, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more tutorials and more great content. And if you want to be fly like our friend Elliot the pig here. Oink, oink, oink.